Hello, YouTube. It's me. I guess I'm supposed to be calling myself Avatar Remora. Kind of forgot. I was just, calling myself. Today, I'd like to talk about um special people. Special people with special abilities, which is everybody, believe it or not. There are special people, they stand out a little more, but everyone is special. Everyone's born special. Open. Everyone's born open. And as we get older, we are taught things of the world around us and slowly close small pieces of ourself away. I refused. I was determined to never change, to be exactly how I was, because I thought it was wrong to slowly throw pieces of yourself into the trash as you aged and eventually evolve into a, jaded, bitter, stressed, overworked, underpaid adult. So, not that I didn't want to be an adult. Technically, I am an adult. I've been an adult for quite some time now. But, observation, paying attention to thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and trying to make sense of things that don't make sense right away. So, I, as you know, am a cereal baker. And when I was living with my sisters, and for no reason whatsoever, suddenly I'm like, I should bake some cookies, or muffins, or Rice Krispie treats, or brownies, or whatever it was. And it just felt right. And usually when I baked, it'd be like 8 or 9 dozen. Wasn't just like 12 cookies. And about that time is when, the remainder of the children that weren't in the household I was in and a couple of their friends would show up. So 2 plus 5 plus 2 or 9 or I don't know how many. It was just a lot of children. And having a few dozen cookies around is a good thing. A few dozen anything, a few dozen muffins. So sugar and things, of course, you shouldn't over sugar your children. And with the voiced concerns of the parents of these said children, I decided to start changing my recipes and making more healthful, like solid oatmeal. Not solid. Actually, I tried a recipe of whole wheat flour and oatmeal, and the cookies were rock hard because it had very low oil, low sugar, low everything. And the only one who ate them was my nephew. He loved them. But none of the other kids could stand them because of how much you had to chew. So I called those my rock cookies. And he kept asking me to make them because they went well with peanut butter. I like to follow my intuition. The things and thoughts and feelings that come, even if they don't make sense at the time and are completely out of nowhere, usually work out to their greatest good by the end. So if I'm, out and about and for whatever reason felt like I should buy an extra bus pass or felt like I should, leave an extra dollar. No, I don't know. It's just certain things line up. And the more you look for the patterns and the coincidences and occurrences, the more they happen. I was so lost one day trying to find the mall in the new neighborhood I was in. Was walking probably a good 2 to 8 miles off of where I was supposed to be. And I was just like, I'd really like a map right now. And here comes 2 people strolling by that had a map of like the metro system, the buses, the subway, the everything in the area. And I was just like, thank you. And ran over to see if I could, borrow their map momentarily so I could find my way around. I often don't understand where the thoughts and feelings come from or why they're in my head at that time, especially when my trains of thought are elsewhere, usually on food. As I've said, I speak food in every language. So it's interesting when those bubbles surface. if people didn't close their self off, or people were taught to close their self off. You know, it would improve things, you know, in the world around you if everyone just embraced these things more than shut them away or tossed them out. You know, say when you become an adult, you put away your childish things and ways of thinking and ways of acting, but it's not exactly childish. It's enjoyable. That's why children smile more. The older you get, the less people smile, and you're like, why are they so sad? I don't like seeing people sad. You know, happiness shouldn't only be allowed, allotted, allocated. It shouldn't be rationed. Happiness shouldn't be rationed. If you're rationing your happiness, yeah, rethink a few things. Go back. Jump in, you know, the pool of your memories, go for a swim. See and try to remember, you know, what it was like to be happy all the time. Because why not? And this concludes my random rant on I forgot what I was even talking about, so I'm not even going to say it. Until next time.